Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z-Bird Zidell. With me, as always, the boys are in the building. We got my main man, Johnny Rosado.
Hey.
We got Dr. Scholes.
What's up?
He don't love them hoes. And then my main man, Moneyline Welsh. What up, Moneyline?
What's going on, funny man?
Not too much. She's hanging and banging. What's going on?
Nothing. Let me hear about this comedy show you had.
Oh, dude, the Rock and Recovery. It was something else. So I had no idea what I was in for Sunday. I did like a recovery type thing. It's as far into as I can go. And it was they were like, it's in an amphitheater. So like my head, I'm thinking like, oh, this is going to be fucking sweet. And here what it was a giant park with a tiny amphitheater and like all these tents set up for all this other shit. So like the entertainment was supposed to be to keep people there. But, like, they wanted you up there, like, going through these tents, looking brochures and shit like that. So, they're like, you're up second. I got there early, and my mom, I'll get to that. So, they're like, you have to follow this guy. The guy who's doing a drum circle. Yeah, he only goes on for an hour and a half, though. Oh, that's it.
So, like, that's so long. Like, for real, an hour and a half?
I'll show you the text.
So, are we talking, well, like, what's a drum circle? Just like, one guy, like, playing, like, bongos?
So, there's the guy, he was basically, what's that called? The maestro. He gets a bunch of volunteers, and they come fill up the circle. And he's like, this, like, boom, 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 boom. And then, like, he'll be like, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, roar! 1, 2, 3.
Tell you what, I don't hate it so far.
So they're drumming away and having they're getting after it. But there's a lot of kids in this drum circle. So I'm like, I go approach the person running this who brought me there. I'm like, listen, had no idea there was going to be this many kids here. They were like, don't worry about it. I was like, are you sure?
Are the kids on drugs?
I was like, how young? 7.
Young kids.
That's pretty young.
So I'm like, you're sure? They're like, no, just do your regular stuff. I'm like, okay. So drum circle guy gets done.
After an hour and a half.
After an hour and a half. And all of a sudden people do start to like come back to the thing and they're like, hey, is there a call? I'm like, I'm a comedian. By that time, my mom's there. My mom comes with her boyfriend. My mom had called me and said, is it okay to bring a cooler up there? And I'm like, it's called Rock and Recovery. So, like, if you come up with a cooler for beer, it's not going to be good for business. So she was like, what am I supposed to do? I was like, I don't know. Get creative. So she walked up with a water bottle full with vodka. So I was like, all right. So her and her boyfriend there hanging out. They actually had a really good time. And then now I'm about to get called on stage. This band who's on like 2 hours after me runs in on the stage and starts setting up. And the dude's about to bring me up. And I'm like, whoa, what are you doing? And they're like, we got to set up. And I'm like, I can't do comedy with someone fucking setting up drums and shit behind me talking to each other. The dude's like, that's going to bother you? I'm like, yeah, it's going to bother me. I was like, can I stand there when you're playing your fucking music, waving my hands, telling jokes? And the dude was like, oh, we need like 5 minutes. So it gets pushed back another 5 minutes. Then I got up there, and I just started, like, busting my ass. And little by little, I was winning them over. And they got close enough. The problem was, right where the people were sitting, like, the sun was beating right on, like, the circle part of it. So the people were back a little bit. But the sound system was amazing that they had. Like, I didn't realize how many people heard me till I got done. And like, people were like, man, that was funny, blah, 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 like, going over parts. But someone flew a fucking drone down. Like, I don't know if the drone was recording or, like, if it was meant to be funny or just to fuck with me, or if they were trying to record me do comedy. But, like, the drone was, like, from me to Eagle Tits. And I'm like, I stop. I'm like, please. We're dealing with 9,000 degree heat. My mom was trying to bring liquor today to a recovery thing. I just had a full an hour and a half drum circle. I swear to God, I'll break your fucking drone. I was like, I'll pick up this piece disc right here and I'll smash the fucking drone. And the drone was like, so I was like, and overall though, it was really good. Like, I gotta admit, like, it went off. And after I didn't know till I got done. But then like people were like retelling me stuff I said, and that's how you get a feel for it.
Right.
If people go, oh, good job. And I got hit up a couple times. Like, someone just hit me up that was there and was like, they're interested in having me do an event for them. And I'm like, great. But crazy thing is, I'm there, and this dude kind of like runs down, waves his hands. I don't see what he's doing. But he was like, after the thing, he's like, dude, I thought that was you, Z-Bird. And I'm like, I don't know you. He's like, I'm from Monessen. John from Monessen. I called the podcast like 2 months ago. I'm like, yeah. How can
Johnny!
I forget? Oh, Johnny Manesson. He was like, I recognize your voice. Love the podcast. A shout out to Johnny Manesson. I mean, but that was a pretty cool moment. But yeah, I think we might have picked up some podcast listeners. I think we might have scared some kids straight. And, I don't know. No one said anything about, no parent was
Did you see any, like, kid reaction? Did you,
no,
like, look
the
for that at all?
kids started, like, there was a bouncy house. They started,
Okay.
after I came out.
That's hard to compete with.
Yeah, they started just dragging them up to the bouncy house. I'd say there was, like, a couple teenagers stayed for a comedy show. But, like, they were, like, I don't know, probably like 15, 16. But I don't know. It ended up being, it was one of these things where I thought it was going to be horrible. And it ended up turning out to be a lot of fun.
Some dude caught me going to aerobics the other day, a podcast listener.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he walked by. He's like, Greenville's Finest Podcast. I was like, what's up, buddy? And he was like, just out on work. I was like, my man. And I'm like, I got my little backpack and my little shoes and
You
my
have your
boxing
yoga
gloves.
mat with you?
Yeah, and I'm
thermos.
walking. I was about to be like, going to aerobics, man. Yeah, I do have a thermos. Yeah, whole 9 yards. But he caught me off guard. It's always weird when it happens. It's my 41st birthday last Wednesday.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
happy
That's
birthday.
not- yeah, but it was a little different than last year's celebration. Last year I went to Fort Lauderdale with a bunch of friends, got it in, had a good weekend. This year I had to go to Trader Joe's first thing in the morning. So I'm at Trader Joe's. There's probably 60 people there. No bullshit. Like, no bullshit. I was the only guy in the store that didn't work there. It was me and a bunch of like stay-at-home housewives.
Oh.
And like Leanie's aunt works there, and she was like, "Dude, have you ever been here before?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've been up here." And like, I was just getting like looks like, "What's this fucking guy? Get a job, you fucking loser." You know what I mean? And like, I just felt very uncomfortable.
Deadbeat dad.
Yeah, the old deadbeat. Got to go do the shopping. So Trader Joe's.
Like, let me guess, she left you.
Yeah, right. And then I went to work, and then I went to baby school. First day of baby school. It was like me and it was probably like 10 of us in that class. I signed up for like the CP, like I wanted to go for like the CPR and like that shit. So they pushed that until tomorrow's class. So like the first class was just like fucking like swaddling and changing diapers and like blankets and all that shit. And like you literally have a baby doll. And like you're playing with your baby doll.
Jack's playing with his dolls
and
again.
You're like burping the baby doll, and you're doing a bunch of shit. I'm like, yeah, well, this is pretty fucking.
I'm here to say the kid's like.
Yeah, I'm here to say the kid's like, I feel like a
I
fucking
took the
idiot.
CPR.
I'll figure
I
out
have to
wiping
learn
his
that.
ass later.
Yeah, oh no, dude! Like we had to they had wipes out. We had to wipe his ass.
They
and,
put like Hershey syrup on the baby doll.
No, they didn't go that far. They're like, here, you want to put the legs
They're
up
like,
there?
don't wipe
And
the.
you want to go front to back?
I was
and
gonna say,
like,
don't put the shit on his balls.
yeah, right. And I'm like, well, this is a waste of money. You know what
I
mean?
get that.
Yeah, but like tomorrow, like we got to go back, and like now it's like the CPR and all
The
that
good
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah, you need to know this stuff for sure.
Yeah, but like the first, dude, it wasn't. It was like almost a 3-hour class, 2.5 hours.
Jesus
That's a long,
Christ.
that's a long
What a
time.
difference a year makes.
Yeah, what it did. So yeah, that was my. We did go out to eat, so I mean that was cool. But like we were in the kind of, yeah, it was just it was a different birthday, but the diaper party did not disappoint. The diaper party has us all still like hurting a little bit. I feel like people's eggs are scrambled.
Yeah, everybody except Z-Bird was like thinking about quitting drinking after.
Yeah, I got
like, a lot of anxiety.
I was feeling a lot of phone calls like, hey, like a lot of people just feeling out the situation like, hey man, what's up? I'm like, hey dude, what's going like you like what's up? Like, just waiting for people to tell stories. So we had a diaper party. We met. There was probably I don't know, it was like 25 of us there, you think?
It was,
At least.
it was a
Easy.
few.
Yeah, maybe like 30, who knows? And like we went for it. We really went for it. Then we hit Lawrenceville. I ended up sleeping on the floor at Lawrenceville at this bar that we're working on. Slept me and my cousin got a couple winks there, and then old Leanie came and got us. She wasn't thrilled at all, believe it or not.
What time was this that she picked you up?
Around like 6:45, I think. My phone started ringing. She's like, dude, where the fuck are you at? I was like, I'm at Ambo's. Can you come get us? And she was like, yeah, I'm going to come get you. And she like picked us up.
Were you covered in like debris?
Covered in sawdust, dude. I was like literally like sleeping in sawdust. And she was like, dude, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh, like, I didn't want to drive. She's like, you don't have your car. You know?
Well, that's why I didn't want to drive.
Yeah.
Uber wasn't working
Yeah, so
right.
I think I was like, come on, we gotta show you this bar, and then we just like ran out of gas. I honestly couldn't tell you, but it was a very intense diaper party, very fun, but it just like goes to show. It just every time I don't know. I feel like I get like pretty fucked up here. Probably on like an 8-week basis now, and I'm like, I can't do this anymore. And then
I'm like, I
do
don't
it again.
Yeah,
I don't
do
know
it
if
again.
like I need to. It's like one of the things like either stop drinking or get better at it.
I don't think we can get better.
The only way to get better at it is like maybe do more of it, so like I don't get so excited with something
That's
like
the
that.
issue. The
Yeah,
excitement
yeah.
now, because like dudes were looking forward to that.
Right, we golfed that day, and then by
Yeah.
like hole 10, I'm like, I'm drinking beers. Like I thought I could talk Jack into it, I couldn't.
I knew what we were getting into. We got down to the diaper party, and like my brother was just like talking. We had some weed butter, and next thing you know, I'm eating weed butter, and I like didn't know what he was like. I was like, "What is this, dude?" And it was. I just threw it in my mouth. It was straight butter. So like, imagine just throwing like weed butter directly in your mouth. I was like, "Oh!" And I just swallowed it like a pill. So that hit me pretty hard too. But yeah, the excitement level was where the problem lies. That's what. Because like back in the day when we were doing this like every weekend, it's just another weekend. Now it's not, and it's just
You
just
anticipate it.
It's all systems go, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's
I did my best.
Dude,
I
had
did-
probably trouble sleeping Friday, waiting for this to come Saturday. you know?
Yeah. We golfed early as fuck, and then that was another thing why like I think I fell asleep on the floor because I was just beat with such a long day.
yeah, it was pretty warm out that day.
Yeah, it was. But it was a fun diaper party. I got a shit ton of diapers, so that's awesome. So thanks everybody who came and diapered me up. But so I don't got to worry about that at all. But yeah, we got day 2 of baby school tomorrow, so looking forward to that. I couldn't tell you what the fuck happened in that Steeler game. Like I don't even think I've seen a highlight. I seen people were like a little fired up on Twitter, but like I didn't see any of it.
I actually right when I left there, I went to do a comedy show at Scorpase's bar, and they were watching it in there, and like, dude, Steelers look fucking awesome. It was just like, and then like I missed the punt return. I missed that because we were doing comedy, but like everything I seen was like good.
Oh, here we go, huh?
Yep.
We have our fantasy football draft coming up Saturday, so here we are, or not this Saturday, the following Saturday. So we'll probably have a similar start to that podcast in a couple weeks when we do the same thing over again. And we're like, oh my god, I can't believe we did it again, and here we'll be.
You're not joking.
No, that's gonna happen.
That's gonna be in the
really
middle
gonna
of
happen.
the middle of Southside. We get that. We used to be at a dude's house in Munhall.
Yeah.
And like on a Sunday, that would get
Oh,
bad.
that could get ugly.
I
down
hope
there.
I get shot.
At some point, you may.
Yeah. But our fantasy football draft, we have a friend in jail. So he's going to be picking. He said he's trying to save all of his minutes so he could draft for the first 3 rounds. So has anybody like, is this real? Like I saw that in a
Yeah,
text
you
message today. Like, is he,
So
do we have somebody else ready to pick for him if like the jail phone cuts off?
What happens is like I think with the phones is like, for one, it has to be open. You know what I mean? And then like you're allowed 15 minutes on the phone. But then, like, that automatically shuts off. If no one's behind you, you can do another 15.
Okay.
And I think you can run 3 consecutive 15 minutes.
So he could
If
do.
no one's stopping you, like, if there's no one behind you fucking with you, and, like, you're like, you can go. But usually they won't. The CO will, like, tell you, like, hey, bud, that's it.
That's enough.
That's
yeah. What
enough.
are you on the phone for
Dude,
45 minutes?
The rushing through these first 3 picks then is going to be
Yeah,
pretty
he's gonna be
amazing.
in jail yelling at us.
Yeah.
Like,
Mishka
for
had a
sure.
good one.
Yeah.
Mishka had a good one today talking about he's going to get yelled at.
You
Tell
can
him
hear
to
him
hurry up.
already. Yeah.
He said, come on. Thanks for the donation.
Do you think this is the first fantasy football draft from jail ever? Probably not, right?
No.
There's
way.
a thing about Death Row Records. You know, Suge Knight, he's still drafted.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. It should be interesting. It's our first jail draft, so that's fun.
Those will be coming up soon. The getting out of jail parties.
Yeah, then he's
they're
gonna
right
get
around.
out of jail, and here we go again.
He had 46 going away parties.
Yeah, right.
He's a popular
I think I was
guy.
at like 45 of them.
Oh, man.
Did you see that Steel City jet ski rental commercial?
Yeah.
No, I didn't
It's
see
like I get it. It's supposed to be like a joke. It's a dude on a jet ski who's like, Steel City jet skis. There's no dead bodies in this river, and he had a comment up like, "Oh my God, who would jet ski in that river? There's dead bodies." Just people being annoying on like the internet. He's like, "There's no dead bodies in this river," and they point like an arrow to like something weird floating in the arrow. He's like, "This water's safe enough to drink," and he like takes a scoop of the fucking
Yeah.
river water and he
drink.
drinks it.
Yeah.
Like really
Is he in
drinks
the
it.
hospital?
Dude, I think cut out before like you saw him swallow it, but like it was definitely in his mouth.
Dude, there's like brain-eating amoeba in fucking
Yeah, I
Monongahela.
think he was a young kid. I think he should be able to bounce back, but like, dude,
Yeah,
that looks
he's gonna go
rough.
back.
That's like
Diarrhea.
drinking. That's like drinking pure drink.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
like diarrhea for like a solid 2 days.
But that's probably best case scenario.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But because I mean, you figure you're swimming in that river, you probably get a little bit in your mouth. But my man took a swig of straight river water.
If you're jet skiing, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you get some in your muck.
Yeah,
Maybe
but I mean,
how I
you're
feel
not
about jet
drinking
skiing.
it.
Oh, dude, there ain't a goddamn thing wrong with jet skis,
Nah,
dude.
I'm not in the river. I told you I was in the hospital watching everybody jet skiing. And like it soured me on jet skis. For a
They
while.
look like they're having so much fun.
Yeah,
It
it's a,
does.
it's
We
a
see-
Wednesday afternoon, and they're
Rosa tried to fight
It
someone
looks
jet
fucking
skiing.
awesome. I mean, I don't like hate on dudes like when they're like, oh, I'm going golfing. I'm like, that's awesome. You guys are gonna have a good time. But like, you just like turn into this anti-jet ski guy. You know, it's like my favorite hobby.
you do love. You
He's a
do
big
love
jet
the skis.
skier.
I just don't like. I mean, you just do it by yourself, so I kind of think it's weird.
But what's weird about it? I do everything by myself.
Yeah,
No one
that's-
else collects baseball cards with me. No one else plays Madden with me. I'm a loner. I'm a rebel. This is my time with other humans.
That new Madden came out, right?
Yeah.
How's the servers?
Go fuck your. It's fucking dog shit.
I seen Snoop Dogg. He wasn't happy about the Madden
First
servers.
off, the servers crashed at like every 3 minutes, and there's no difference between
the games,
the games.
nothing.
No,
Really nothing.
No, like it might be because I have the PS4, but like I've heard from the PS5 too. There's hardly any difference. Like I'm not gonna bore people with like but they used to really go in depth to like when you made your own player and the dude came up and like the one story like the dude didn't have a dad and he was coming from a broken home and it was fucking you came out in high school and you took the starting job and then made it through college. It's so corny now. You start off right in the NFL and I'm like,
So wait, you can't even like do the high school shit anymore?
No.
So you can't bring your player from like the last Madden into this Madden?
No, you can always do that. Like you can upload
Okay.
that, but like you run out of time with that guy. So like usually you've played that guy through his career already.
Right. So what's a career usually?
Well, like the career, I think it's like it depends on position you play. Quarterback is like 14 to 16 years.
Okay.
Depends, and then it goes off your rushing yards. You get more rush, but you know you lose some
But
time.
the servers stink. I seen Snoop was fired up.
Servers stink, and the fucking game stinks. It's fucking terrible. Dude, I'm glad I didn't buy it. Like, I get the 10-hour trial, and then, like, so I'm, like, playing it. I'm like, dude, there's literally, I went back, shut it off, turned on 23, and I'm like, there's not a fucking difference.
So you're just keeping 23 then?
I'm keeping 23. I did the same thing with the 1 year. It was exactly the same, so fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. They ain't gonna give the effort. Don't give them the dollars.
They're like, oh, well, you know, you can't get the players. That's not true. There's a dude who goes online. You can download his file share, and it'll upload all the new players.
There you go, man.
Yep.
System beat. All right, let's do some voicemails. Eagle Tats.
What's up, boys? It's Kenny. Hey, Jack, your buddy talking about the bachelor party, the stripper hookers and shit. You know, for the diaper party, I mean. The diaper party. But technically you didn't have a bachelor party is what I was getting at. So, you know, maybe just trying to, you know, give you your fair shake at the bachelor party there. My diaper party goes up pretty nuts. I mean, we didn't have stripper hookers or nothing, but, you know, it was snowing in October.
And
I
they,
mean,
he just
yeah,
left it
same, dude. It got rough out there. It was rough. No one is bouncing back great. We don't know how to do anything casually. Nothing. No one's like, oh yeah, have here a couple drinks, and like I'm probably the worst out of anybody.
Shirley was probably the best dressed.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like a button up and
you
shit.
look great, buddy.
I can't
You're
even
getting
play,
you're getting a
though.
hard time about that. You look good.
That's what I mean. Everybody's busting my
Worry about-
balls.
I
Like,
had
don't be
on a
so
t-shirt.
jealous.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah,
kids.
I had a hat on a t-shirt too.
You know what? I seen Kenny the other day. I was working on Center Avenue. And someone was like, hey, Shoals. And I turned around. It's Kenny. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? He said, I got to go back to work now.
Yeah, Ken, we pushed it to the limit, buddy. We definitely we didn't leave anything out there.
Mike Lee's from Browan. How you doing? Hey, I got a pretty funny story. So, you know, I've been doing that new job. I walk on the job. I see my new boss. He's like one of them big 90s dudes, BMX. He got the hat on backwards. It's twisted up. You got the gauges in his ear. Jack, I know you don't like the gauges. You know what I mean? I know you're talking smack about the gauges. So I see him. I'm like, oh, man, this is a hard-ass boss. He's going to bust my balls. About halfway through the day, he comes up to me. He says, hey, come here, man. I was up on the vacuum machine. He says, come down here for a second, man. I'm all nervous. I come down. He says, is that your truck over there? The Cadillac? I said, yeah. I'm thinking, what's in my truck? You know what I mean? He says, I see you hanging from your dashboard. You got the Greenfield's Finest podcast sticker there. I said, oh, yeah, you know them. He started talking. He's a big fan. His old lady's a big fan. We're out here, me and him, we're out here we're pushing you guys. We're talking about Greenfield's Finest podcast. We're telling everybody about it. I just thought it was pretty funny, man. I was about scared to death thinking I was going to get in trouble on my first day on my job with this hard-ass boss. He turns out he's a big teddy bear. He's a great guy. Big shout-out to 446 Painting. All right, boys, thanks. Love this show.
Thanks, man. That's awesome. Look at us just bringing people together.
Yeah.
Building bridges, cuz.
Yeah.
He would have rode your ass the whole job if you wouldn't have had that sticker.
Thank God, right?
Yeah, good for you, Weeze.
I like it.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Long-time listener, second-time caller here. I just wanted to clarify something from episode 184. Went back and looked at the YouTube, and there were 335 views on that. I just wanted to clear up to the 334 other people that listened. Greensburg is a dog lover, would never do anything to hurt my two dogs or any other dogs. Just wanted to make sure that was clear.
Is this a dog fucker?
Second topic. Greenfield's Finest Podcast is just that. You guys are the finest podcast from Greenfield, and I believe that changing your name is silly. Don't bother doing it. Keep doing what you guys are doing.
All right. Yeah, well, appreciate it. Is that the guy that fucked his dog?
I just assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't think we had any other dog like animal
fuckers.
Yeah. Or like abuse.
Yeah, we were just kidding about you fucking your dog, pal.
Yeah.
Relax.
You didn't have to. Now I'm wondering.
Yeah, now it's getting a little weird. We're being honest.
I had forgotten about it.
Yeah. Now it's getting a little.
He's like, I don't know why everybody says that about me.
Yeah. You keep bringing it up. Everybody forgot about it. Now you just fucking here you are. What episode are we on?
We're on like 190.
Yeah, 6 weeks later. You're like, hey man, I didn't fuck my dog. Like, okay, pal.
I have no idea what we said that episode.
No, I know, no clue.
And for the record, I know it says 335 YouTube views, but we do get most of our views through streaming.
Yeah, so it's like it's almost
2,000.
It's 2,000 people that think you fucked your dog.
Heard that.
Yeah,
It'll be another 2,000 this week.
so it's more like 2,400 people thought you fucked your dog, and we're coming off TV, so you might be looking at like 3,000 people that think you're a dog fucker. They keep calling us in about
He's
it.
about to catch a kid.
And the name thing, yeah, we're keeping the name.
Yeah, plus he told everybody what episode to go check it out on.
Yeah.
184.
If you want to go back to 186 or 4, whatever he said, dog fucker pops up there.
Hey guys, Jonathan Laffey here. You might recognize me as the guy that sang the national anthem at the Greenfield 4th of July races this year. It was actually really cool that they asked me to do that. We were also the family that had the red solo cups of, well, let's call it race juice on the field. With all the talk about cookouts and food, wanted to get your take on the baked bean question. How do you eat them? I've only eaten them one way. You pile as many on your fork as you can. Now, when you lift it, you're going to lose some men overboard on all the sides, but when you get it to your mouth, it's a good amount. My wife, she eats them at the tip of her fork. She stabs at them like a steak, 1 or 2 beans at a time. Says it's to help with slowing down and portion control. Listen, I got a job to do. You get the beans to your face. Am I crazy? Or is my wife a psychopath? How do you guys eat them? Love you guys. Love the podcast. Love Greenfield.
Jonathan Laffey, thanks, buddy. Voice of an angel. Yeah, to eat your baked beans like stabbing at them and not just like scooping them is it insane
That's a lot of
move.
wasted
It's
time, man. Let's just
insane.
get to business. I'm not a big bean guy anymore. When I was a kid, I would kind of just take the fork and shove them on like my hot dog.
I hated them when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I'd be like the dude like scooping the beans like out of there. But now as like an old man, I love
I'm
baked
totally
beans.
opposite now.
I'll fire.
Really?
I'll
Beans,
fire the beans on anything I have. Like if there's burger, I'll fire beans.
Dude.
on
Yeah,
it.
beans on the burger
That
is
is
good.
very underestimated
Beans
right
on
there.
the dog. And I'll
Beans
get,
on the dog.
with a little mustard, dude. Is fucking fire.
Especially-
Bean dog.
Bean dog. That bean golly down.
Especially if you got them. Especially if you got them fancy baked beans with like the fucking like
With the
the
bacon.
brown
The
sugar,
chunks
the
of bacon,
bacon,
yeah, there
and like
you
some
go.
maple syrup, you know, like something like that's a nice looking.
You
bean.
throw that on the dog, a little cheese
Maybe I'll
on
get
there.
back in the bean game.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
know they're
you're
good for
You're
you.
missing
Yeah,
out,
they are.
kid.
Beans are great for you. A bunch of fiber.
What's up, guys? Tim from Union Valley. My gear grinder corn dick is these fucking guys that come out on their job inspectors, fucking 18, 19 years old, probably don't even know how to spell fucking concrete, let alone do it. If you ask them, they've done it all. If you add up all the years that they fucking been doing, should they be a million years old? Like, fucking union card ain't even dry yet, bitch. Go the fuck home. Shit drives me insane. And these kids on their fucking phones while we got mud coming in, like, grab that come along, son, and fucking rake that concrete, bitch. We got shit to do. I don't know. Put the phones down. We got concrete to pour.
Fucking right.
That
dude.
should be a shirt.
Put the phone down. We got.
The mud's here.
If you've ever done concrete with an old Italian guy, dude, and you do anything besides hump that concrete, you're getting something thrown at you. You might get hit with a
Taking a
shovel.
piss, drink of water, nothing.
Nobody eats, drinks, pisses, nothing
Yeah.
with concrete sales.
Facebook's fucking
No,
no way.
I'll throw your phone right in the fucking concrete.
Yeah, dude. So I feel like kids are like like there's a lot of kids that are going to like school for like safety to be like a safety guy because like their dads were like in a union, had a game like these fucking safety guys don't fucking do anything. Go get a fucking
Wait a
safety
second.
gig. And they're
I could do that?
yeah, right. Yeah, I wish I would have known about being a fucking safety guy when I was a fucking
I'd
kid.
be inspecting concrete, not laying it. I'll tell
yeah.
you that.
And they all dude, all the safety guys, like the old generation's gone. So like the old like backdoor deals and all that. Now it's these
It's all gone.
It's all
these
gone.
new dudes are like they don't get it yet.
You can't buy somebody lunch and then they look the other way anymore.
No.
Hey, Bill Franchini from Greenfield. Hey, listen, I just paid $12.95 for a pack of fucking paper plates. Are you fucking kidding me? That's bullshit.
Nuts.
What is your favorite fast food chicken sandwich? Mine is the fucking JVC. Let me hear it.
It's not a chicken sandwich.
It's not a chicken sandwich, Bill Perchini. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'll be.
I think it's a junior bacon cheeseburger.
My favorite fast food sandwich, if I'm gonna eat it, even though I'm gonna say the Baconator.
Oh, I never ate a Baconator.
I haven't eaten one in years, but
Do they? So are you going like? Is a Baconator automatically at least a double?
It's a double.
it's a double.
And you
I
could
never
get,
got
like-
the triple.
You're a sick
There was-
bastard. if you
there
get the
was a
triple.
You're not
Dude.
gonna shit.
There was a dude, I forget what they called this sandwich. I'm never gonna fucking remember, but it was a triple, and it was triple bacon as well, and it was insane looking. And he
Did
would
he
eat
eat
that. Yeah, it was gross, dude. It
That
was,
can't be good for you.
Can't be good for
Yeah,
you.
he got a lot of red undigested raw meat in his colon.
I feel like we talked about this before though. Mine is the Arby's chicken sandwich. It's chicken bacon Swiss with honey mustard.
Love
It's
it.
It's a high class.
unbelievable.
That's a
Number
high
7,
class.
I
Yeah,
believe.
it's very, very good. I feel like the Arby's
That's
like
an expensive bastard.
yeah, dude. He's talking about paper plates for $13. I went to fucking Wendy's and fucking got like a number, whatever number I usually get. I forget what it is. It's the double. That and an order of I don't even know if I got the nuggets actually. It was $13, just like a number 2
Well,
or whatever.
I think places are using real meat now. Now they want to charge real money.
Is that what going? Someone said that about Taco Bell.
McDonald's
like, yeah.
too. Like
Yeah.
you can get a really good like a Angus burger from McDonald's.
Yeah.
But you're gonna pay like $10.
Yeah, that slime was cheap.
Pig was cheap.
Remember on Tuesdays we'd go down there and they had it was like the 20-cent burger nights.
Yeah, Burger King kept Greenfield alive
Yeah.
for like 1 year. They were doing like I think
It's like dollar Whoppers.
it was
Yeah.
it was like
I love
about
Whoppers.
49-cent Whoppers or some
I ain't
shit
gonna
like
lie,
that.
a Whopper is
A Whopper
flame
is
broiled
a good-
A
deliciousness.
good Whopper, it might be the best fucking.
That's
It
probably my
really-
favorite sandwich.
The only
out.
problem is it's impossible to find a clean Burger King around
Where the
here,
fuck
dude.
is there even a Burger King? You
or a
gotta go to,
real
like,
one.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
If you're looking for a clean, good Burger King, you want to go to Deep Creek, Maryland. That's the best Burger King around. I don't go through Deep Creek without not stopping at that
Anybody
Burger
else like
King.
that chicken sandwich from Burger King? Was I the only one that ate
What,
it?
the big
No,
long
yeah.
With the
one?
long one,
That's delicious.
I didn't like that
They had,
long
like,
boy.
mayonnaise and-
It's so much mayonnaise.
You know
on
what
it.
Mayonnaise and lettuce on it.
A little bit of lettuce.
You know what it
Yeah.
reminds me of? Eating at the rec center. Like the chicken
Yeah.
patty.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
similar to that.
The chicken substitute.
That was good. Yeah, it might not have been real
I mean,
chicken, but-
Chick-fil-A
It's
is
just
what it
beaks
is.
and assholes.
Chick-fil-A is good. KFC had a really good chicken sandwich.
That was a good
The
chicken
small
sandwich.
ones.
Yeah,
the sliders.
Yeah, those were
Did
good.
you ever eat the Popeyes one? Everybody was.
Yeah,
that was a good.
it was
that's a
good.
good.
I got
sandwich.
from the
I
one
went to the one in
Southside, though.
Kennywood. It was mediocre
Okay.
at best.
Kennywood now.
Yeah.
The Popeyes.
Dude,
you
you
mean
know,
the-
actually, who has a really good chicken sandwich is Burgatory. Fire chicken sandwich.
Dude, you know, now I think about it, I'm not just saying it because they sponsored the show. Fat Butcher,
Yeah.
on in Lawrenceville on Butler Street, they got a fucking fire chicken. Everything there is made in house.
I gotta check it.
Yeah.
I ate the breakfast sandwiches. I didn't get into the chicken yet.
How was the breakfast sandwich? Fuck.
Fire.
Everything there, the fucking bacon, everything there, they do it themselves. It's so fucking good. Fat Butcher down in Lawrenceville. I think it's 5151 Lawrenceville, or is it 1515?
Use your phones. You guys be able to figure it out. But check out the full Fat Butcher.
Fat Butcher, yeah.
We should have another night where we just go out and try food.
Yeah, instead of like almost kill ourselves, instead of poison ourselves.
Yeah, that idea, it sounds good on Tuesday. Come Saturday
Come
night.
Friday,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude's like, hey, we're still going for that food tester. Yeah. And hey, everyone, thanks for the voicemails this week. Keep them coming, man. 412-438-8358. We play every voicemail. And we try to play so many a week. So, like, if you didn't get played this week, it'll get played next week. But, you know what I mean? We will play your voicemail. That's 412-438-8358. And we love the voicemail. It's a fun part of the show. It's a good way for us to interact with the fans.
All right, let's take a break.
All right, better take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with more Greenfield's Finest Podcast.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? If you're listening to Greenfield's Finest Podcast, you probably like to have a couple beers and maybe a couple party favors, and every once in a while you make that mistake and you'll get in your car. Next thing you know, you get pulled over for a DUI. You think you might be in trouble, but you're not anymore. You can call Catch a Lot, 412-456-1221. That's 412-456-1221. If the cops catch you, call Catchel. Let's just say you're out and about, though, and you get hit by a drunk driver, or any driver for that matter, and now you're injured. What are you going to do? Are you going to sit there, be laid up, home from work, not have any money? I don't think so. You're going to call Catchel at 412-456-1221, and you're going to get paid.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Ebert from Greenfield's Finest Podcast. If you're in the real estate market right now, if you're buying, selling, looking for someone to be a property manager, I know just the people. Carlson & Associates, located in the heart of Pittsburgh, Southside. Carlson & Associates, not just known as Southside, they're known all over the Pittsburgh area, and they're great at commercial and residential, and they've got you covered. Call 412-431-1718 or visit their website at casouthside.com. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I don't know if you've ever had a problem like me, but if you've ever stuck your dick in the light socket, you're probably going to need an electrician. Well, good thing Greenfield's Finest Podcast has Plug Electric as our official electricians of the Greenfield Finest Podcast. If you're looking for a good electrician, contact Plug Electric. Ask for Vance Hall. Phone number 412-298-6770. That's 412-298-6770. And stop sticking your dick in the light socket. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Z-Bird from Greenfield's Finest Podcast. If you're looking to go out this week, if you're a guy or a girl and you're looking for something to do and you and your friends want to go out, why don't you check out 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street. Not only do they got some of the best drinks in the world, they got over 100 craft beers, and they absolutely have some of the best food in all of Southside. So check out 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street if you want to go out and you want to have some good food and you want to fuck. I don't know about you, but shit's always breaking around my house, whether it's my washer, whether it's my dryer, whether it's my stove, whether it's my fridge. Something's always breaking. I used to have a handyman, but you can't rely on anyone nowadays until I find Primetime Appliance. 412-896-1395. They fix TVs, ovens, dishwashers, microwaves, and everything more. These are the guys that call, and they get the job done right. That's Primetime Appliance. 412-896-1395. And tell them you heard it on Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Hey, what's up, everybody? You looking for a fun night out in the South Side, but you don't want to get punched in your face? Neither do I. That's why I'm going down Finn McCool's at 1501 East Carson Street. You want to go somewhere, have a beer, hang out with some people, see some hot chicks or some hot dudes, but you don't want to get punched in your fucking face? Well, go down Finn McCool's at 1501 East Carson Street. Have a good time and tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into Corn Dick of the Week. Moneyline, who be Corn Dicking this week?
This creep filmed a mother casually breastfeeding on the beach. So this mom was scrolling Facebook, sees a picture of herself breastfeeding on the beach. This dude is trying to shame her. His caption was, "I'm shaming this woman who breastfed in public with no respect to cover herself up." She just let her boob hang out there, nipple included, cover the fuck up, nipple included.
He's
this
definitely
guy,
into dudes.
yeah, like dude, what do you? She's under.
They have nipples too, though.
Yeah, she's under a tent, but she's not bothering
Is
anybody.
she shirtless in the TikTok too, though? But she's just
might
flopping at babies around.
She might have a tube top on, John.
Skin-colored sweater.
Oh, yeah, I can tell from here. It's a skin-colored. Yeah, it is. You can tell from here.
Man, that's a nipple-colored titty right there.
But anyway, yeah. What's that dude doing video? You're a bigger creep for fucking videotaping.
Way bigger creep. I don't think it's weird to.
I wish her
Tan
husband would
lines.
have punched the dude in the face. Like, they
Right.
quit fucking videotaping my wife, you pervert.
That'd be
Well, if you're gonna whip your tits out, people are gonna look at them.
Right, you're making a
I don't think you
videotape.
need- I don't
Listen, it's one thing to notice it.
I don't
It's
think
another
you
thing to whip your phone
I
out
don't
and make
think
a
you should-
weird ass
no,
caption.
No, that's
How gross is this?
Yeah, it's just who cares? A baby.
You
baby,
think she's making lactating videos, Jack, on TikTok?
She might be. I mean, that's fine.
She has
They
tail line.
random
That's not a
pop
sweater.
up.
I don't know what you guys see.
No, she might not have a shirt. I don't know.
It's like the sweater.
That's her
It's not
necklace.
a sweater. She has tan lines.
Yeah, that's a chain. I don't. John, you're right.
Yeah.
I think she might have a tube top on though.
I mean, she's
Johnny's.
He's
Oh,
saying,
over
my
there.
boy's reaching. He's like, I see
Yeah.
you. I see the top of the nipple.
Look
I
at
do.
it.
Yeah.
I don't see the top of the nipple, but she looks like her tits aren't still
That
pumped.
boy
She still
got
didn't put them
some
away yet.
Oh,
dog in him.
Maybe she does do lactating
Oh,
videos.
Johnny's getting all wound
I'm
up.
just saying. Maybe she's flopping them titties.
He's
everywhere.
like, put your tits away, you pig.
I didn't say that.
No, yeah. I mean,
That's Anthony Shirley for you, folks.
the guy he really got worked up about the nipple too. Like, dude, relax, my man.
It's an areola. Take it easy.
I like to see what he looks like.
I'm sure he's a gem. I would like to see his nipples.
I
Yeah.
bet he has a fucking, like a Speedo on.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see that, pal.
No, he's a T-shirt at the beach kind of guy. That's what he is. He wore his T-shirt.
Florida woman accused of killing her roommate. So she was worried about DNA, so she grabbed a bunch of Diet Dew and she dumped it all over herself. Z-Bird, you're a Dew guy. Do you
Yeah.
think that did the trick?
It does fuck up some shit inside your insides.
I
But,
bet Dew probably fucks up some DNA.
Yeah, I bet you they're like, man, whoever killed her was highly caffeinated.
Yeah. They're like, this guy's from West Virginia. There ain't no doubt about it.
Yeah, it's definitely upper Floridian, Jacksonville area. They are filled. Their blood is 17% Mountain Dew. I mean, fuck it. If you're like I'm assuming
Did
she
it
was
work?
Whacked out. Obviously not. If it
Nah.
says woman accused
No.
tried to dump Mountain Dew. Surely they gotta give it away. She
All
got
right, so you
busted.
can't clean up the crime scene with a fucking 2-liter Code Red.
No.
Oh, Code Red. That's brutal.
I'll tell you what, though. When
about
Code
that-
Red came out, I liked it.
What about that hot Cheeto? Remember we tried that,
That
hot Cheeto
pop.
Mountain Dew?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Oh, that was
That
heartburn
disgusting.
instantly.
That
Yeah.
could clean up DNA, maybe.
For
Yeah.
sure.
I should probably actually kill
That
somebody.
could clean up your cock.
Yeah. Yeah, if your
That's
cock,
for sure.
if your cock needed a good cleaning.
Your cock needed a cleaning. That'll do the trick.
Like I'm
dude.
allergic to bleach. Get the hot pepper pop.
Yeah, get a 3-liter and put your wiener right in there, dude.
Just fuck that bottle.
Fuck that pop.
Man, it's getting all foamed up. Like, you're almost home, Buster. 3 more pumps. How much longer I gotta hold this bottle for you? Like, I'm getting ready to go.
Oh man! Speaking of dicks, motivational speaker says average penis size in America is 5.5 inches. He says at his company it's 8.3. He says, "Listen, if you want an average dick, you don't want to move your quota. Get penis enlargement pills. You want to sell some fucking clients, make more money. You want to work for us. You got to have an 8.3 size dick to work at his company.
I couldn't work here.
So wait, who's the official pecker checker for the company?
I was thinking, who got that gig?
Yeah.
8.3 is that's a lot.
That's a big
that's
dick.
a nice dick.
Is that? I mean, obviously that's hard, correct? Or
Yeah,
so they got the
yeah.
biggest dicks in the world at this place.
But the penis enlargement pills, this dude, he's like, I was watching the speech, so he's like giving this speech. And he was like, let's just go on to any porn site there is. You order those pills, and they work. They work. Don't come in and be like, yeah, God only gave me 5.5 inches. That's not going to work for me. You got to get up to 8.3. And then you can tell your clients about how big your dick is.
What are they selling?
Couldn't figure it
Penis
out.
enlargement pills.
I think this might have been a skit that we kind of fell for, but it was kind of too late. So I'm not 100% sure what's
Selling
going
penis
on.
enlargement
Did you
pills.
watch the video, Zebra?
No.
It's pretty. I couldn't tell. I honestly couldn't tell, and I was like, this is so ridiculous. We're just gonna go with it. I think it might have been real, but also I wouldn't be surprised.
They
if
sell
someone,
T-shirts.
If someone in the YouTube comments is like idiots, so we'll see how that goes. But he was pretty fired up about dicks. I mean, to say America's 5.5 and you won't go all the way up to 8.3, that's almost 3 more inches than an average dick.
It's 34% more dickage.
That's a lot of cock. I thought this was very bizarre. I've been saying the word bizarre a lot lately, which I find bizarre. I must be hanging out with somebody who says bizarre, and then like
You're trying to better yourself.
Yeah, Laney even said to me, "He's like, dude, what's up with all the bizarre talk?" I was like, dude, I don't fucking know.
That's when hanging out with that weirdo DC.
Bizarre. A married couple not having a regular side of the bed is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
So they just get into like each side different nights. You know how nutty that is?
That's the nuttiest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, Lainey was like, I mean, she was like, it's kind of weird. I was like, we have sides. She was like, yeah, but like, you're the one that like picks like where you're like picks it. I was like, do you want to switch sides? She was like, no, I don't care. But like, she didn't think it was as nutty as I thought it was, which I found very bizarre. But you sleep on the couch though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're a couch sleeper. I'm assuming you guys have sides.
Yeah, I sleep on the side next to the door.
Yeah.
Even when we move the room around, that's my side. I get up earlier, so
Yeah.
it's easier. And my kids leave shit everywhere. If I have to walk around the bed, I'm gonna fucking step on something fucked up
Very
at
tough.
5:30.
Yeah, we kind
of
of like that. Like, what side do you want? I'm taking this side. Okay.
Yeah, right. And then you just sleep there for the rest of your life
Forever.
until you die.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty much it.
Do you have a place when you guys sit down for dinner, like the dining room table or the kitchen table? Do you have a seat that you sit at?
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to. I don't know.
I mean, it's just kind of like,
We eat in the
okay,
living-
girls, time for dinner.
In the living room.
You need an order.
And it's like I sit.
Yeah, right. Order operations.
Yeah.
I sit at the one part of the couch and she sits on the other, and we watch TV. But it's every night. It's the same exact place.
So you guys never do the table.
Well, you don't have
If we have-
kids.
if
When
we-
you have kids, it's
we
completely
have people
different.
over. Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
ever have. But no, we just go to the.
We do the table.
Do you?
Yeah, which
just
is-
two of you just staring at each other's
yeah,
eyes.
Yeah.
That
I'm-
gets-
Bullshit a little bit.
That's
Yeah.
that's gonna last forever.
Well, I don't know. There's a kid coming in a couple months here, surely. So yeah, we realize we're fucked. But I don't. Yeah, I'm a big TV guy. It is weird that we actually do sit down. But I don't know. Big dinners. It's kind of just easier to eat at a table.
If we have like a pizza night, then okay, we'll sit in the living room. Everybody.
Don't get me
grab a
wrong.
piece
If
of
there's
pizza.
something like major on, yeah.
Oh, if there's a sporting event.
But yeah,
Yeah.
when I was a kid, we'd have like them little
Table.
them
Yeah,
tables.
tables,
Yeah,
yeah.
I guess you use those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I tried
Put
to
the
like.
old hungry man in there.
Yeah.
Get up.
little TV dinner.
I think I tried to incorporate them, and she shut them right down.
She didn't like the
I
access
don't
tables.
think so. I think maybe. You get married and you just find next thing
yeah.
you're doing things. You
Your
don't
hand
even
is
know, you don't
definitely
even know
big.
why
Turn
you're
the
doing them
TV
anymore.
off.
Yeah,
Let's just eat dinner.
really.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I can't do all that now.
Kid Rock drinking Bud Light after shooting up cases of beer.
Is he?
Yeah, you see that, Johnny?
No, I didn't see
Folded.
it.
I didn't see it.
believe you.
Yeah, but he was pictured having a Bud Light tall boy out in public. You can't. This is a non-story if he doesn't shoot up the cases of beer.
Right.
You can't make such a weird stand and have a viral video, and then next
But
thing
look
you
at
know,
underneath. They're saying this is very old. Like,
oh,
Yeah, this could be doctored. He used to. Yeah.
yeah.
So you're saying there's conspiracy?
I'm saying that picture looks like it could definitely be an old picture of him drinking Bud Light.
Right.
I don't know. He hasn't came out and said it was an old picture, so I'm assuming Kid Rock's back. It says right there 4 days ago.
But it's saying Batiswo is
Yeah.
saying this is very old. You all got to do better. So I'm going with Tiswo on this.
I believe
agree.
so too.
I don't think there's no way he's drinking a Bud Light.
This isn't the end of the story. Like he's definitely back to Bud Light. He was mad.
Right. And if he was drinking a Bud Light, he would he'd have to be the come
the
out.
cup.
He'd be the biggest spokesman ever. Now Bud
Like
Light,
they just paid
Bud
me
Light would have to
$17 million.
give him a bag. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, Bud Light came to us and like, hey, we want to sponsor your podcast. We'll get Bud Light right back and shit.
For sale.
Yeah, for sure. We did. We recently just had to switch the Coors Light. Bud Light's going forever. It's fucking insane. Brother in arms, Marty Griffin's gonna be pissed. They're spending $2 million to clean up downtown and put in a bunch of public restrooms. What's he going to talk about?
They're trying to put him out of business.
Yeah, who's going to take pictures of poop if there's no poop to take pictures of?
Right, there'll be poop.
He's the poop police, and like, what's he going to do?
Well, we already know what he's going to do.
He's going to stage more poop.
He's going to stage more shit, and he's going to have more shit on site. 'Cause now he got these blue toilets with blue water filled with turds. He's going to have an unlimited amount of turds. He's going to have like a bag in there, a net that catches the turds. He gets them.
You're saying he's going to be straining turds out of the public toilet?
Do not be surprised if you see blue turds all over Pittsburgh.
That's, yeah.
Do you and him walking around with a fish tank strainer.
A clean and safe place to use a restroom should be a right, not a privilege.
I mean, that's, yeah.
Yeah, I get it. But let's look at these toilets about 3 months after installed.
Yeah, clean and safe probably ain't going to
There's
be
going
it.
to be shit on them walls.
Yeah, they're going to be neither clean nor safe.
It's the needles more than anything.
They're going to get AIDS.
Or the shit on the seat.
The bathroom is going to have AIDS.
It's going to be all skinny and shit.
Yeah, it's going to
If people, the bathrooms almost need to be, self-cleaning or something.
Well, they have those ones in like Japan or some shit where they close the door and it like sprays itself
Well, the
down.
Japanese are very cleanly people.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
Don't they shit in a hole?
Dude, that fucking porta potty in Square Hill, I went there to take a piss. I couldn't even pee in there. I was so appalled.
Yeah, well, I remember I was running on the river trail and the portage on down by the casino, like there were just 50 needles just on the ground. I stepped on them because like I had to piss so bad. So I was just like,
did you get high?
I was moving my way around. They were capped, I think. Do you think Marty has a turd guy, or do you think Marty's going in there himself and getting these turds?
I think Marty does. He ain't getting his nails dirty. I think Marty got. I think he got a turd guy that he is directly linked. Like he's dropping him like texts like, "Yo, we got a fresh one." He's like, "Bag it up." He's like, "Bag it up, son. Meet me at Chipotle." He's like, "All right." He's like, "Done." And next thing you know, Marty's like, "We need to pay a homeless guy $3 to stay humped over right by the turd." He's like, oh, done. And then next thing you know, it's in action. There's a turd on the ground. The homeless guy's standing there. Cost him a total of $3. And
next thing you know, Marty got 30 views on his Twitter.
He goes viral.
He went.
Well, that's the thing
viral.
that's the thing about old Marty. He doesn't. We go more viral than Marty.
Yeah.
Marty doesn't get too much. He goes hard all day and doesn't get too much interaction.
No traction on the poop stories.
He
Huh?
was walking around with the mayor this week and walking around with the real steel mayor, Tony Moreno, this week, too. So Marty's been walking around looking for shit downtown a lot this past week.
Especially property.
Look at Marty go. He's just looking at people.
Is that you shitting?
Yeah, who's going to take a shit here? Pittsburgh Scanner.
Look at it. Why are they closing their faces?
Does anyone want to talk to Marty?
Have you ever shot on the street? Oh.
Something's going on
Something's
here.
going on.
The real steel man.
She's like, this ain't even my man.
He looks like he looks like a fucking wrestler, dude. He's just sort of choking him out.
For context, basically, they saw cops telling them to clear out of that little enclosed area.
Yeah.
And Marty was asking them if they were doing drugs.
Oh,
did he?
That's pretty dangerous.
What does it have to do with poop?
Pretty ballsy.
Yeah, like, hey, are you guys shooting heroin back here?
They look like
Yeah, Marty.
they were more of smoking the crack, but I mean, either way,
It was a while.
they were having a fun time.
I thought you didn't poop when you did heroin. What's up with all the poop?
That's why I'm saying they're smoking crack.
Oh, you poop on crack?
Oh yeah, as soon as you call and the guy was like, "I'll meet you in 5 minutes," shit just comes out of your butt.
Okay.
It's the weirdest fucking thing.
Weirdest phenomenon ever.
Yeah.
You think he's just trying to cleanse the body, get all the crack?
Yeah, like I know, it's just your body gets so excited. You're like, we're about to
Get like that nervous
It's like,
crack
I'm
energy.
so excited. Dun, dun, dun. I'm gonna be high for at least 7 minutes, man.
Pittsburgh Scanner said a Northside man. Northside keeps this fucking podcast in business. Was walking around on Northside with a gun. Ended up being a salt gun and a bubble gun to kill lanternflies. So this dude had soap in one gun.
So he's a hero.
Yeah, he's a hero, and a salt gun, and he was just walking around lighting up lanternflies. The police were like, back to your post, my man. Keep it going.
Keep getting 'em.
Proceed.
I'll tell you what, these lanternflies are moving in everywhere.
You ever
dude.
use one of those salt guns?
No, I don't even know what it was.
It shoots like rock salt.
No, you put just regular fucking salt
But
in
it goes under your skin.
It'll burn like a motherfucker. It'll break your skin.
Yeah.
But
Really?
It shreds flies, dude.
It's made for so it was actually made for train operators. Like when people would try to break on the trains, they would and shoot salt at people so it wouldn't like hurt them, but it would burn so bad they'd jump off the train.
Well, these ain't as high powered as that. This is just like a fucking, you pump it once with air and you shoot it and it kills flies.
Are you sure?
100%.
Oh, I'm thinking he's shooting a shotgun salt.
No, with rock salt in it. No, that'll fuck your day up really bad.
Sounds would hurt.
But this shit, if you like get close enough, you hit it, it will break your skin, and the salt does burn like
So
a
you're
motherfucker.
saying like you could buck a million shots and kill all these lanternflies?
Dude, my brother-in-law has one in Texas. He was shooting it around his house. They had like flies, so we're fucking just have a couple beers, shoot flies. It's awesome. But then your house is like
Covered in
sandy.
salt.
It's
Yeah,
like your
right.
house is full of sand. My sister came home furious.
Yeah, everybody's
dude.
tracking salt in the crib.
Wasn't no flies left though.
Yeah, I'd rather have a salty crib than flies everywhere.
Yeah.
But the lantern flies are a little bit slower than like a regular fly, so you could just get buck nasty on them.
Good for him.
Yeah, he needs to keep up the good work, my man.
Yeah, I think he's doing a great job.
Put this guy on the Northside Turkey Gang. Jamar Chase had to get a restraining order after a one-night stand went wrong. Ambar Hunter harassing Chase at his mom, posts his mom's cell, and pics of a kid that isn't theirs. So this nut was just putting up a kid, just a child, and saying like that was like his kid with her. Not true. Put his mom's cell number on the internet. So the mom was getting all kinds of fucking crazy calls and shit, and he just hit it once.
Just one time.
Yeah, just hold
with
one night stand.
8.3 dick.
He got an 8.3 dick.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah, at least.
I don't think he took the pills for it either.
Nah,
he might be.
That's a homegrown.
He might
natural.
be dropping a niner. She wants that dick back.
He
It's
got
what-
his neener on him.
Yeah, he's like, I'm sick of fucking these baby dick motherfuckers. I'm gonna put your mama's phone number on the internet.
He should have knew she was trouble when her name was Ambar and not Amber.
Yeah.
Ambar. Like that's gonna be a fucking
Ambar.
knot. Yeah. That's
That's
a
just
little
a made up
bit.
name.
Ambar is unhinged and disturbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's the I mean, don't get me wrong, these dudes get all the coups they want, but then, they got to pay the piper.
You got a
sometimes.
target on your back.
An easy
really
one
do.
sometimes or a crazy one.
Yep, no doubt. But I bet it was fire.
She's probably hot though.
Yeah.
Ambar got that fire pussy.
There's no doubt, because it did take him a year to get a restraining order.
You know?
Yeah.
Are you looking for a picture of Ambar?
We had a furry attack a man on Huntington Beach and hit him with a megaphone. That's not like the type of furries we're used to dealing with, dude. They don't. The Pittsburgh furries don't be acting like
They're
that.
not hostile.
They're not violent.
No, they're just creeps.
They just want to have a good
They're
time.
just perverts. Big deal.
What
What is this?
little perverts?
Play this eagle tits.
Well, he's a wolf.
Yeah.
He
that's-
looks like a ninja.
Oh! Yeah! Oh, he gets
He's a
stabbed.
wolf pirate.
Wait, there's
wait,
another one. There's reinforcements.
The wolf pack jumped in for him.
Dude, a wolf pirate's kind
He's
of
like,
a
they'll be
badass
taking
costume.
videos of my girl breastfeeding.
He's like, suck my 8-inch dick.
Yeah. He's like, so what? My wife has 8 nipples because she's a wolf too.
It's one thing to be a wolf, but then just like put a pirate on top of that. That's fucking badass.
doubling down.
That is,
Yeah, that's pretty violent. Dude, if you're going around as a wolf pirate, you better be violent.
Yeah.
Can't be out here just being a nice
I'm
little
not
furry.
sure that was a furry. I've never seen a furry.
Nah, that was a.
That was a
I'm not
psychopath.
What?
Well,
I mean, dude, a furry's like usually like an animal. Like
Well, he's an
he
animal.
combined a pirate
squirrel.
with a, yeah.
I think
Not
that
a pirate wolf.
goes.
What, a pirate wolf?
Yeah, why not?
I'd like to look in the handbook of furries and see if there's pirate wolf.
Any
I
furries
know
that-
that's the first power wolf I've ever seen in my life.
So they can't be an animal and a character?
I'm not saying you can't, but I'm just saying I've never seen pirate wolf.
Yeah, I would
And
love to
look
go.
at that.
I want to go to the rule book on
I'm
that
not saying
one.
I don't dig it.
He swung that megaphone like he's
I
done
like the
before.
technical tackle coming
Yeah.
up right here, too.
I'll tell you what, a megaphone to the top of the head would hurt like fuck.
I like the tackle though, but there was some. He got reinforcements. Look at the other one coming in.
He's a
from
dragon wolf.
No, he's like a druid. That might be the Black Ninjas. That might be the. I swear to God, that's the closest thing to the Black Ninjas I've ever
What
seen.
were the Black Ninjas? The gang up the cemetery?
Yeah,
They're keeping the
dude
beach
hit him with
safe.
nunchucks by now.
Yeah,
What did you say? It's a druid? What's that?
like them old dudes. I don't know. They
Did you just make that word up?
No, it's a real thing. Like dudes would walk around like in them fucking caves and shit. And they were the druids. You know what I'm
druids,
talking
everybody.
Oh,
about?
the druids. I heard of druids
What's that
before.
thing in that circle they have? Isn't that
Yeah.
druids there?
Yeah, yeah.
There's a history lesson for you, everybody. Jesus Christ. I should have known better. Fucking ask her.
Chill out, Jack Bar.
For a year, janitor Chris Jackson would walk to work at Unity Grove Elementary. Then two teachers pitched in him and got him a car for $1,500 that had 76,000 miles on it. That's pretty nice.
It's a good deal.
Teachers don't make a lot of loot.
Yeah, but that's a good deal. 76,000 miles and 1,500.
Where are you getting cars?
What
for
do you got?
15?
Front end damage on there? Is this go to our title?
It looked like okay. You know what I mean? I just don't.
That's very nice of them.
Yeah,
though,
dude,
absolutely.
You know, number twos at Wendy's are $13. It's hard to find a $1,500 car these days.
yeah.
That was definitely like a garage kept, like someone died here.
Yeah, some
Do you know
grandma's
anyone
car.
needs a car? Yeah, the janitor. He's
The
been
janitor.
walking there.
My grandma died. She drove fucking from Bigelow Street to Giant Eagle for
Yeah.
fucking 50 years.
Yeah.
And that's it.
The
Bought
janitor,
lottery tickets and went home.
the janitor later on that day, like janitor finds pirate furry costume and attacks people at the beach.
Dude, I'll tell you what. I was in the Millville, Sunoco, wherever the fuck it is today, and it was packed. There was one lady working, and man, this lady, she was getting lottery tickets. She was getting a piece of pizza. She was getting squares. She was getting gas. It's like, man, what the fuck?
15 minutes in line there is a long time.
And she didn't give a
The worst one, like,
fuck.
no. Do you have?
She was like younger, like in her she was probably in her early 30s. I bet.
I'll wait till my gear grinder, but that's my gear grinder this week.
Yeah, she was just getting everything, and it's like she wasn't being like okay, I need this, and this, and this. And she was like, all right, yeah, let me get one of them oranges, and like,
Do you have the green
Pomos
Pomos or
get some
no?
gas. And I'm like, dude, let me get my fucking Celsius and get the fuck out of here. Last one, United Airlines pilot goes nuts on mechanical parking arm at the airport. So this guy, you know those arms, the parking arms that go up and down?
Yeah.
This guy's a pilot. He must have beef with this fucking mechanical arm on a regular basis because he had an accident's car ready to roll, and he beat the fuck out of this. Like, look at him. He's just rolling out with it. He's not even
This
like...
is a pilot?
This is a pilot, yeah, or a maniac dressed like a pilot.
It looks like Trey McDonough.
Yeah, look at it. Look at that.
He can't swing an axe.
Yeah, I'll
for
tell you
shit.
what, he can't. He really can't.
I think
What are
it
you
won.
chopping a tree?
You're the first dude to lose to a piece of wood.
Yeah, with an
I
axe.
fought-
He's getting tired now.
I fought the wood,
And it just went up.
the wood. Won.
Oh, he won!
Oh, he did. He won.
Yeah,
And then he got arrested by an 83-year-old
security
man.
guard like this man. Yeah, unarms him.
He's about to mace him.
I mean, pilots are usually drunk. You would imagine this dude's probably pretty fucking hammered. He
Hasn't
look-
slept in a couple days.
Yeah, as I'm looking
Yeah,
at him,
he don't look too
He
good.
don't look great. He looks like he was at my diaper party.
and then he had to fly to Red Eye Sunday.
He's like, I think that arm's been fucking my old lady. That big dick motherfucker. Take your 8.5 inches somewhere else. I'm going to kill you. And clean it up with some Mountain Dew. If I Diet Mountain Dew on him and a fucking axe. And a wolf costume.
You all done there?
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break.
All right, bro. We'll take a quick commercial break. Right back with more Greenfield's Finest podcast. You might recognize my voice from Greenfield's Finest podcast, but you'd recognize my face more from Rosado and Sons Landscaper, where I've been an employee for over 5 years, where I work with owner-son John Rosado. If you're looking for quality landscaping, pressure washing, snow removal, and lawn maintenance, which includes fertilizer, grub control, weed killer, call 412-521-9045. This isn't some pop-up operation. They've been in business for over 80 years. So if you want good, quality work, call Rosado & Sons Landscaping at 412-521-9045. Tell them Z-Bird sent you and get the special discount. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're having car problems right now, there's not really too many places to go that you can trust. One place you can is Meineke Car Care Center, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. They handle everything, not just oil changes, but brakes, maintenance, everything. So if you have car trouble and you need help, make sure you call Meineke Car Care Center, 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Phone number 412-451-8968, and ask for Arthur. Did you just get the bad news that your girlfriend's fucking your neighbor? Well, it sounds like a pretty shitty situation. I got just the answer. Miracle Movers. You need to move in a hurry? Call Miracle Movers, 412-419-2620. They're fully bonded and insured, and you're not taking any risk like you are with your whore girlfriend. So call Miracle Movers at 412-419-2620 and get out of that house before you catch any STDs. Did you just walk into your bathroom and take a giant shit and realize that your bathroom is a giant pile of shit? Well, I got the answer for you. Bath Factory and Window. You dream it and they build it. Bath Factory and Window, 412-951-3939. From your bathroom to your windows, transform your home with Bathroom Factory and Window. You can also find them at bathfactoryandwindow.com. Hey, what's going on, folks? I don't know if you knew this, but the number one reason people get lawsuits against them when people come over their house is faulty steps, faulty sidewalks. What are you going to do about it? Your house is a walking booby trap. Well, you can call Giuseppe & Sons. Need your sidewalk and steps fixed or replaced? Call Giuseppe & Sons at 412-421-6711. And if you're looking for any masonry work in the Pittsburgh area, these are the guys you can trust. That's 412-421-6711. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenville's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into what's grinding our gears. Who better gets kicked off than Angry John? What's grinding them gears?
I'm grinding my gears. For some reason, dude, I every time I need a tool, I can't find it, and then I gotta go to Lowe's and buy a new one, and then I discover I have like 10 of the same tool, and I just can't keep track of anything. I don't know what's wrong with me. 10 of the same screwdriver. I got a bunch of
keep buying the same shit over and over.
Shit, and
what you need is a tool chest.
I have one,
and it's empty.
and then I take it out and I must not put it back.
I do the same thing.
I have at least 12 tape measures, and when I need one, I can't find it.
So you just run to Lowe's, and you live close to the waterfront. That's probably a problem.
Do you think it's a psychological thing in the back of your head that you
just
like to go?
House.
That's like a new one.
Yeah.
If I'm going to do some measuring, I need a crisp tape.
Dude, I needed a putty knife the other day. I'm I know I got 50 of them. Where the hell are they?
But do you think subconsciously your body wants you to leave?
You might be right.
Yeah. Maybe.
Might be onto something. Like this X-Acto knife, this blade is so old.
It's it kills my whole
momentum.
Vibe.
Yeah, well, it's the momentum of wanting to work.
I know there's putty knives here. I can't look in the garage for 30 minutes. And then I'm tired of it, and I'm screw it.
Yeah, and then you take that ride down to Lowe's or Home Depot or whatever, and it's over. Yeah, you're stopping to Chick-fil-A, you're doing this, you're doing that.
You know what? I need light bulbs, too.
Then I'm wandering around Lowe's.
Yeah, now you don't give a fuck about that
you know
wall.
what? That bathroom sink really needs replaced. Let me go look at the bathroom.
Yeah, no,
I do the same shit all the time. It's like you said, it's very easy to do. Maybe subconsciously you're just I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Dude, I almost pulled the trigger on all kinds of tools a couple of weeks ago. I've been doing a lot of working.
Yeah.
A lot of blue collar working.
New tools, used tools?
No, it was a good deal for a bunch of Milwaukee tools.
Yeah.
And I told Lainey, I was like, man, look at this deal. She's like, dude. What are you building?
Babe, it's only $1,200. If
Yeah,
I wait any longer, it's gonna be $15.
You know how much shit you're gonna be building?
Well, yeah, but not like.
Do you need power tools?
Not making. You know what I mean?
He doesn't need a mini
sawzall. Right? Yeah, and that's what we were at.
They're the best.
Yeah,
the little ones
it was sawzall.
What's that little?
It was a circular saw.
All you need is an Allen key, pretty much for all the shit.
They give you those in the plastic bag.
But yeah, that's what it was.
You need to put one of them in the drill.
In the drill, you cut, boom.
Were they like the half off kind of tools, like they fell off a truck?
No, it was on like Fat Deals on Twitter, so they were legit. But it was just like a circular saw. It was a sawzall. It's a bunch of saws and like shit.
How much?
I can't really. I want to say like there was that. There was a couple drills involved. It was like a $450 set.
That's a steal.
What
are you waiting for?
For like $279 or something like that.
Oh, you should have pulled the trigger.
I'm like, they're giving this away.
Dude, that's fishy.
She bullied you.
That's such a good deal.
Dude, you need a sawzall.
Yeah.
You need one.
You need everything, Jack.
I've used that a lot. I know where that thing is.
Will you?
Oh, yeah.
Well, we'll
you
see.
can use it for anything.
Pair of pliers?
She
Not
shut
so
it down.
much.
Yeah. Pliers.
I'll buy a new one.
Dude, I have like a little like tool bag. It is the least manly tool bag like ever.
You look like a little kid.
Dude,
you got like the plastic hard
it's
hat.
so pathetic.
A pencil and a triangle.
Yeah, it is so pathetic, man. Like everybody was like bringing their tools down to like work on the bar.
You had a 12-foot tape measure.
I was like, I'm just gonna use your guys' stuff. My bag's turquoise. I don't know why it is, but it's fucking turquoise.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I need to. I know.
Yeah,
That's
just to have it.
Yeah, she knew like you just want to like have some like manly things around. I'm like, yeah, well,
You gotta let your nuts hang, dude.
Like, you want me to hang stuff on the wall?
Yeah, we might have to put an addition on the crib the way these houses are going. You know what I mean? Like fucking.
I was living with one of our friends and ran into a real good deal on tools, and he literally had to like try to out-tool me. So I got so many like DeWalt's, and I still have them. So it was like a good buy at the time. Like I got every DeWalt thing you could fucking imagine, literally everything. And like he like got the one thing I didn't have, like the miniature. I have the regular big flashlight. He bought the miniature one. Like, yeah, this one's way better.
I mean, like mine has a magnet on the bottom.
Dude, that big boy, dude. If your power goes out of the house, you want that big boy.
Yeah, I told him. I see he's an idiot. You know what I mean?
See, I have like regular flashlights.
Well, I do need one with a rechargeable battery, Jack.
I know.
Dude, power goes out. You let that big one up. You put it up. It just illuminates the whole room.
I got that
Your
fucking
family's fine.
That radio that you plug.
Do you even care?
That giant.
Yeah, right. That's what I mean.
That radio, you fucking can charge it with that giant battery, let it play, and then you can also plug shit into it.
Yeah, those are nice.
I got one of them.
How often do you use that bad boy?
All the fucking time.
You don't have a little power saw at the house?
I use
battery power one?
I use it when I get in the shower because it's Bluetooth, so I can put jams on my phone.
Got you. No, dude, I just told you I
cannot
have
believe
a
you didn't buy it.
turquoise bag with like one drill in it.
We're gonna change
It's
that,
actually
Jack.
the drill's like white too. I don't even know what fucking brand it is.
You know what, dude? I got some extra stuff I can give you.
Well, dude, I'll
give you a
figure it
starter
out.
pack.
I don't. Yeah, I don't.
Christmas is coming.
Yeah. I'm honestly, I think that's going to be my move because, like, I tell you what, I don't feel like a man at all. Now
you're gonna need some power tools.
I feel
dog.
worse about it. Shirley, what do you got?
So at your diaper party, you know, I had a couple cocktails. Me and my friend John were leaving wherever the fuck we ended up at, and getting an Uber. I'm usually, you know, I don't Uber a ton, but I'm a cordial guy. I like to talk to people. Get in the car. I'm like, hey bud, will you drop me off? Can my man add a trip? Can you take him? He's like, where's he live? I'm like, Swiss home. He's like, yeah, no. I'm like, okay. Like,
Yeah,
all right.
right.
We didn't say a fucking word. The rest of the ride home, right? Get to my house. I get out like, this is probably the worst Uber driver I've ever had in my life.
Wait, so he said no. So what did you do? Go to his house
I
and
came to
order,
my house. What else was he going to
and
do?
then order another Uber?
Yeah. So then I fucking wake up the next day, and this dude gave me a bad review.
Really?
As a passenger.
You don't want that.
Saying that he was uncomfortable with the conversation that we had. I'm like,
mean,
motherfucker, we didn't have a fucking conversation. I asked you a question.
Were you talking crazy?
Ask John. Ask John.
Surely like trying to bullshit with him, like, how's work?
He was like, I mean, it's work. Like, okay, bud.
But dude, it was like, yes, like, dude, can we get add a ride on this? He was like, no, and I was like, all right, because you could feel the dude.
Maybe he was done.
He felt weird about it, but I'm like, dude, like, what? This dude seemed like he was on to the point where like one like little argument, he's throwing you out of this.
That's why I didn't say a word the rest of the fucking
dude,
time.
I had such trouble getting. Like I couldn't get like
he was out at my house for like another half hour.
Dude, I
minutes.
was like having a bad Uber night. I couldn't get one.
I think it went around because like you're not the first person to say that, and like I said I slept on the floor, so I really couldn't tell you if I was trying to order an Uber.
Right,
but
maybe
like,
the buttons weren't working right.
But since when do they? When do I get? How the fuck did I get a bad review? You said no. I didn't talk to you no more.
It really like
you gotta call corporate and get that taken care of because no one will pick you up again. Happened to my aunt. She Ubered, got a bad review, can't get one now.
Get the fuck
that
out of
does
here.
happen.
I'm not kidding. I swear to God that happened.
I'm gonna have to go back to Lyft, I guess.
Yeah, I had to. This lady completely made like a story up about where there was a bunch of us in an Uber, and like I was like, and we had to go, and she was like, well, they were just like, and I was on the phone with like fucking the guy who's like, yeah, I talked to her. She said you guys were just swearing a little bit. I was like, well, that's not the same at all, my man. And then they like apologized.
So you're telling me
to
I gotta handle this?
I think you might have to handle it.
Yeah. Before you get me too.
Yep. Or yeah, before you're kicked
Me
off
too.
and you're riding a Lyft like
That's
a
why,
poor.
like, dude, I don't need to talk to the Uber. If they want to talk, I'll talk. If not,
But so the
I
funny
just
thing
sit
is,
there and I'll talk.
like 2 hours before that, we had another Uber driver, and there was 3 of us. So I was sitting up front with him, and he was a freaking great guy. You
Yeah,
know,
well,
we had a
some of them, like-
fantastic
You should got
conversation.
his number.
Yeah.
I should have called him again, dude.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you do.
Yeah, Barouge was a fucking dick.
is that his name?
Something fucking.
What's
like
his name? Ambar?
Yeah.
that. Yeah, it was Ambar.
Ambar Barouge.
Z-Bird, what do you got?
So it was funny you brought up the thing about the convenience store. So it was like not Saturday, it was Wednesday. I'm driving the spray truck, go down there, fill up, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go in there and get a cup of coffee, because they brew their own coffee now at Get-Go. Like they like have a little machine that like blends it, blends it, shoots it down. It's really fresh. So I'm like, I can't wait to get this coffee. This fucking lady gets in front of, like, literally, like, jumps in front. I have the coffee. I'm reaching over to say extra large coffee. Before that, this lady jumps in front of me. She's probably like 25, 26 years old. Pulls out 9 fucking gift cards with small increments of money.
$1.22 on
Dude,
this one.
she's buying cigarettes, and then it went from cigarettes to, like, I think she wanted to buy lottery tickets. I don't think she was able to get lottery tickets, but then she debited the lottery. It was just a night. I was like, the lady literally looked at me and she was like, you can just get it tomorrow. I said, all right.
Oh, wow.
That was a
That's
super
cool.
cool move. But everyone in the store, by like, imagine, it's just me at this point. By the time she was done, there was a line all the way back to the fucking cooler, and that line was turning. Like, you gotta like have some self-awareness of being like,
People don't, man.
they don't, and they really
don't.
feel like they're the only people on the planet, and that's what drives me nuts. Anytime I'm up at a register, I'm ready. I'm not on my phone because I know the people behind me. I don't want to fuck them over, and like I just wish more people lived their life like that. And, like, she honestly did not give a fuck. She was phoning. She was like pulling
And
out.
she gypped you. Basically gypped you.
It was digging for more gift cards. Like, I know I have to have enough here to cover these cigarettes. I have money, but I want to use these. We get it, cunt. You can use your fucking stolen gift
Well,
cards.
do your gift cards when there's no one else here. You know what I mean?
But dude, it was literally 9 gift cards, and we still weren't up to the pack of cigarettes. So one literally had 13 cents on it. Like,
Yeah.
the girl looked there like, 13 cents. She could put it towards it. The girl was like,
Like, okay, now $7.39.
yeah, it was just a nightmare. And it made me mad, like, real mad. But it was super cool how the lady was like, just get it tomorrow.
Let me ask you this. Did you get it tomorrow or did you steal that coffee?
This is the best part. So I go back in the next day, and I'm like, you remember I was in here yesterday, I got a coffee. She was like, don't worry about it.
Oh.
I
Sweetheart.
was like, you have a tip jar.
Ah,
What?
okay, big guy.
Look
She
at
said
you.
Yeah. What do you want me to
Big
say?
guy on the spray truck getting free
yeah,
coffees.
Yeah, what do you want me to say, Jack?
Yeah. I got a gear grinder aerobics class. People are walking around with their dogs out, dude. They're like before class, they got their shoes off, they got their socks off, and it's girl dogs, it's boy dogs. Like, dude, I don't understand why you have to have your feet just walking around this gym like this, dude.
Since when is that socially acceptable?
Like, when?
Did I miss this memo?
When is it okay to, like...
You're just tennis shoot up like it with socks on.
Yeah, just like this.
Yeah,
You know
right.
what I mean?
It's some bullshit, I bet you, about being centered nature.
That's the thing, but they're not working out like barefoot. You know what I mean? It's just like it's because you come in and they want you to have a different pair of shoes. So I have a pair of gym shoes in a bag, and I wear my regular shoes in there, and I take them off, but I leave my socks on,
Yeah.
and I put those tennis shoes on, and I work out. Even if you want to, like, you came from work and you want to change your socks, okay, do it quick, cover those dogs up. But there's people down there just walking around just flopping their dogs
Just
everywhere.
putting your athlete's foot, smearing it
and I'm like,
around.
Hairy toe
and
knuckles.
it's just like, and we like lay on this floor, dude.
that's so
I mean, like
gross.
we're all over this floor all the time, and it's just dog city.
Like,
right
dude,
now.
you got fucking fingernail or toenail fungus, and you're just smearing it in the carpet.
I'm just gonna ask this question, like, what are the dogs looking like? Are they some rough looking dogs?
Yeah, I mean they ain't great dogs.
Like they're not well manicured dogs.
Is there any nice dogs?
Is there any, like,
I've never seen a nice pair of dogs.
There ain't no cute little dogs.
no dog. No
They're all
cute
like
little
mean
dogs.
Painted
old
up.
dog.
Yeah, they're all like beat
junkyard
up.
dogs.
Yeah,
With
I'm
that,
not. I'm
with
not
that
like.
shit on the side, like
Yeah,
them
I'm not like all rough.
them Joe Burrs.
I'm not like a dog guy.
I bet you got bunions.
I never looked at a girl's like dogs and like, oh man, that's a nice pair of dogs.
You'd be like, they look all right. They don't look like horrendous.
Yeah,
They don't make you
I'm not. I've looked at feet and I've been like, damn. You know? I mean,
Yeah,
but,
not dry heaved.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Which I also looked at feet and been like, damn.
Yeah, like that's
Right.
gross.
Can I use that for
One's just
sandpaper?
poking out the side, looking all wild.
You know, are they a wild piggy?
Yeah, nah, they didn't have a wild piggy. You just went, what about you? I can see you getting horny over some feet.
I am not a foot guy.
Not a foot guy. You either guys foot guys?
No.
No, that's such a weird thing.
There's enough of like the rest of the body that your feet don't
I-
have to come into play.
I already said like stockings turn me on, but not bare feet.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Well, work that in there, huh?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, we know John gets all horned up over the breastfeeding on the beach.
Dude, what's your algorithm, dog? She was sitting with her tits out.
Yeah, show us your AG.
Dude, I'll tell you what, my algorithm is straight babies right now, dude. I had to stop on like fantasy football. It really is.
I'm just kidding.
It's
just,
I had to
we're having
stop.
fun.
So like I haven't been paying attention to fantasy like I should have. Like no, we have like drafts coming up, and I had to like stop on a few videos so it would start feeding me people so I could fucking know who's in the NFL this year because I'm so far behind right now. So I think I'm just gonna download that little cheater app and use that throughout the draft because I'm gonna need it.
Yeah, the
Yeah, dude. I
Formula
don't
Football
study.
Fantasy.
My
Yeah.
brain capacity cannot. I can't be like who had a good camp. I used to like to watch some like preseason football, but I haven't watched a game.
I had an awful draft Sunday.
It's weird. It's weird because of the cards. Like I kind of pay attention to the players a little bit more. But like if I wasn't for that, I wouldn't know shit.
Right. All right, let's take a break.
All right,
Eagle
but-
tits.
All right, everybody, we'll take a quick commercial break. Be right back with more Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Z-Bird from Greenfield's Finest Podcast. If you're worried about roofing, windows, siding, soffit, fascia, gutters, spouts, and need help with any of those, call Allen Construction, LLC, 412-954-8337. Whether it's a repair, replacement, they're equipped with the tools and the skills for over 65 years of experience. Remember, Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. And they're not on heroin. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick of your general contractor having sex with your wife? Well, I was too, and that's when I found out about Schaefer Inc. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim to firstly be a company principle-driven, and to achieve this, the importance is ethical business practices. That includes great work and not having sex with your wife. Please check out Schaefer Inc. for all your contracting needs. Give them a call at 412-915-1694. That's 412-915-1694. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I just drove by your house, and your wall looks like a giant piece of shit. Well, you know that's no good, because anybody can climb up your yard and bang your old lady. That's why you need to call Just Walls, 412-889-4401. Fully insured, and when someone pulls up to your house, make sure the first thing they see is your retaining wall, or the second thing they'll see is your wife's pussy. That's 412-889-4401. Just Walls. Hey, what's going on, everyone? I just drove by your house. You got a giant hole in the side. What's that for? So you can stick your dick in it and your old lady can suck it. You're better than that, man. Get that hole patched up. Why don't you call S&L Remodeling LLC? They do roofing, siding, gutters, downspout, soffit, fascia, and they'll fix that hole so your wife quits sucking everyone's dick. 412-628-9717. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. We're sick of seeing your wife sucking all that cock. Are you sick and tired of bullshit pizza? I knew I was. Thank God there's Capizzuto's Pizza on Greenfield Avenue. They've been in business for over 400 years, making some of Pittsburgh's finest pizza. 412-521-6570. Ask for Nubs and tell them Z-Bird sent you if you want the best pizza in the burg. Man, we've been getting some bad storms around here lately. Very bad. Tree actually fell through my roof. I didn't know what the hell I was going to do. Luckily, I found Greater Pittsburgh Tree Service at 412-415-7331. They have over 27 years of experience, competitive pricing, and it won't break your budget. Give them a call today for all your tree-related needs. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfoot's Finest Podcast. Real quick, we just want to remind everyone, if you can, hit that like button and leave a comment like you guys did last week. That was freaking awesome. We never had so many comments.
Comments went crazy.
And comedy show coming up September 1st at the Square Hill Sports Bar. Tickets available on Eventbrite. We'll have that link posted for that. We got an awesome lineup. And don't forget about our Patreon if you want to help support the podcast financially. It's up anywhere between $3 and $5 a month. Helps keep the lights on. Looks like it's time for What Would Greenfield Do?
What would Greenfield do?
Whoop, whoop.
Would you rather have a chick with a great ass but sideburns, or a chick with great tits but a thin mustache?
Give me the... That's
I think
they usually go hand in hand. In my you have sideburns, you probably have a mustache too.
So I think you could take like the ass and the tits out of it. So it's like, would you rather have? What can you rather deal with, sideburns or a mustache on a
You
chick?
gotta go mustache or sideburns.
Yeah, I'd go sideburns.
because you ain't smooth.
Let them grow it out. Let them grow them sideburns
Yeah.
out. Then it turns into like hair down the side.
Yeah, it kind of like all like blends in together
Yeah.
almost.
Get some
Yeah.
finger waves
You're
going
gonna be
down.
kissing
Yeah.
the mustache. The
Yeah.
little
You
thin
get a
mustache.
brush burn every time you kiss her.
Yeah, I think that's the move, John. You gotta let it grow out so it become. Then you almost can't even notice
They
it.
look
Yeah.
like baby hairs.
Yeah.
The mustache is just like, like...
What are you growing a Fu Manchu over there?
Girls get some hairy lips. I mean, but like they're not allowed to take care of it. You're saying?
Yeah,
Like,
no.
she's like, I'm just gonna rock this.
No, yeah, you
stack.
can't take care of it.
Yeah, like she'd have a full-grown
Like,
mustache.
meh.
Where are you two? Where would you two gentlemen like to sit tonight?
Hey, fellas.
Hey, just because she got a mustache don't mean she don't have a pussy.
Eagle tits love that one.
There's the name of the episode.
Oh, Christ.
Oh man, if you could pick one country to run, what would it be?
Oh, I think it'd be fucking... I like United States of America, I think.
You think so? Why?
I love this country. It's the only country I've ever been to.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind like like bossing around a bunch of Irish people.
Now let me take that back.
They sound really funny.
Colombia. Because like if you run that, like them dudes get so well taken care of.
Yeah,
I
there
watch
you go.
Narcos, and like if you're at the top of the pyramid, like you're a politician.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Talking
Monaco.
about greasing the wheel.
Monaco.
Oh, so you want to say like somewhere where like
There's corruption.
right? That's probably never gonna get caught or cared about.
Exactly.
Well, let me break some news to you, buddy. The United States has a
100%.
fair amount of corruption
But
when it
like
comes to politics.
there, it's like so more
What?
straightforward.
Yeah, it's
like,
almost like here. Yeah,
I don't have to even hide my trail.
Yeah, you don't even
give me the money. Yeah, don't put
it's
it
a
in
straight
put it in
COD
an envelope.
transaction,
Yes.
right? Now it's like your husband has to buy stocks.
Right. It still works out for them, I guess. Right.
Yeah, no, it definitely still works out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not as direct. Yeah, that's a good answer there, Z-Bird. Next thing you know, you could what did Colombia have? All kinds of rhinos, because
Hippos.
hippos.
Because when Pablo
Cocaine hippos.
and Pablo imported all them exotic animals, they
And they
just
start fucking.
they start fucking, and then the kazoo just got broken down, and they just ran wild. They said they're still to this day, like I'm sure people have dug up every area they could possibly think of, but they were finding money. The problem was they'd find the money, it wasn't wrapped right. So
It'd
like
be all torn apart.
it'd be like $1 million would actually be like 6,000.
That would be my fucking luck.
But that's all that was left. That was,
Yeah.
all
They
rots and
disintegrated.
They said that on average, when a bale of money's found, $6,000 is still usable.
Yeah, that would definitely be my luck. Like, oh my god, I found $1 million. You
be
could
sitting there
use
trying to dry it out
$6,000
for
of it.
10 years.
Like Jack, dude, when I went away, I hid this money. Here you go to. It'd be like $23.
That's what happened at the end of Norcos. Like he had money hidden somewhere, and like he went to go get it, and it was literally like $3,300.
You gotta wrap that shit.
Yeah, I've never had enough money to wrap.
Right.
So
You ever try to like hide money and you had to go get it like right away?
Shuley's like,
I'm gonna stash this shit.
There's
for
one
a
time I
rainy day.
stashed. I was
Like, I
like,
got-
dude, this is gonna be my little
This is
rainy
my
day
floor
fund.
safe
And
money.
then I was like,
7 beers later.
Yeah.
7. Shuley's like, honey, whatever we do, we're putting this away. Shuley gets about a case of beer in him. Where the fuck did I put that money at, Rosa? Where's the fucking money?
well, were you there? Sounds like it.
All right, last one. Would you rather? Would you rather get paid $1 million a year, but you got to work ridiculous hours? Let's call ridiculous hours 75 hours a week.
Okay.
So 75 hours a week for like for a long time. We'll say till you're like 65.
Okay.
So that puts us at like what, 25 years roughly.
Yeah.
$1 million a year. We're talking about 75 hours a week, or just get paid $1,000 a year and you don't got to do anything.
$1 million.
Or no, wait. I fucked it up. $100,000 a year and you don't have to do anything.
100,000.
Yeah.
100,000.
Dude, 100,000 doesn't go like it used to though.
I feel like I work that fucking much now. I'll take the mill, man. I have no sign of not
but
working.
you would get 100,000
to just fuck
For
off all
nothing.
day
But here's the thing about getting that 100,000: you're gonna have so much more free time.
to blow it.
That 100,000 ain't gonna.
What's your job?
Do you keep your job that you have now?
Yeah, we'll say you keep your job that you have now, but you're just working crazy hours.
See, if I had to do it for 25 years, like it would beat me down.
I would do it because I mean, you figure even if you don't get to enjoy every penny, like that's generational wealth now.
Yeah,
Man,
you know,
fuck,
do it for
fuck-
25
fuck
years.
them kids, man. I don't.
Yeah, but think about all the time you get to spend with your family for like $100,000 to do nothing.
Yeah, I'll work the 72 hours a week.
Yeah, I just feel like you said, that so much downtime that you
100
burn,
grand ain't
you
gonna
burn
last that long,
Yeah,
man.
but 100 grand untaxed, that's a different story too. So that's
If you live in like a smaller house and you have smaller bills, you can have fun
with 100 grand for sure.
Oh, you can live very nicely if
You
if
don't
you're
need
smart
to
about
have.
it.
You can get a decent car. You don't need the fucking
Right.
BMW.
Nothing's good. Yeah, nothing in your life is ever going to be like
You'd
over
be
the top.
golfing 3 days. Yeah, like dude.
You could do this. Like if you could make the schedule, you could work. I know I did it for a while when I worked for a company. We worked four doubles, and then the next Friday was an 8-hour shift, and that was it. And you had like your regular weekend. It was hard, but like even back
It's a
then,
lot.
The
What,
money,
if
it
we're
was
talking about $1 million a year?
7 to 11.
So what is that? How many hours a week was that? Do you know?
72.
72.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, you still get Friday. You still get Saturday, Sunday off.
But
Leave
you're
work at
exhausted.
5 o'clock.
But you're working 16s, fucking Monday
you-
through Thursday.
But you
Monday
got
through
$1 million, you get a little of the antidote. You'll be flying through the weekend, you know.
But it would be good. Yeah, I think I would like to try it.
I would.
The mill.
Yeah.
I absolutely
Yeah.
would.
Yeah, because like you said, like worst case scenario, your family gets to enjoy it.
You could do fun ass shit on the weekend that you wouldn't be, even if you had the 100,000, you'd be like work because you'd be spending money every day with idle time. The million, like the weekend come like Friday, like we're flying.
We're going
out,
to Greece.
We're flying,
You know?
out somewhere, and then we'll
Yeah,
fly
but then
back.
you're right back in 16-hour days. That's
Grinding.
But
Yeah,
you're the
that's
man.
grinding.
If you're saying 16 hours, you're the man, and you got a sleeping spot.
that's true. All right, that's all I got.
All right, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Have a great week, folks, and remember, Greenfield loves you. That's all we got.